Hare Krishna. There are 6 aspects of Sharanagati. Even if one aspect is missing, you can't call yourself a surrendered person to Bhagavan. So, what do you mean by surrendered person? What is Sharanagati? This shloka will help you understand the meaning of Sharanagati. I will tell you the meaning immediately. Let's go to the shloka now. आनुकूल्यस्य संकल्पः प्रातिकूल्यस्य वर्जनं रक्षिष्यतीति विश्वासो गोप्तृत्वे वर्णं तथा आत्मनिक्षेपकार्पण्ये षड्विधा शरणागतिः. Anukulyasya sankalpaha means whatever is favorable for your bhakti. That is called Anukulyasya sankalpaha. If your friend is inviting you for Bhagavad Gita class, you should go because that is conducive, that is favorable for your bhakti. Or if someone is inviting you to temple, you should go, or you yourself should go to temple. So you should try to be associated with other devotees. So this is helpful for you to stay in bhakti. This is called Anukulyasya sankalpaha. A fully surrendered person will always do this. Even reading scriptural books like Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, this all will help you to stay in bhakti. These are all favorable for your bhakti. Scriptures are your friends to increase your bhakti. And even you can listen lectures from devotees or upanyasam from devotees. So you should always try to do some amount of reading, listening, visiting temple, reciting shloka, singing kirtan. These are all favorable for your bhakti. Next aspect is pratikulyasya varjanam. Whatever is not favorable for your bhakti, you should stay away from it. So this second aspect is a stumbling block. For example, constant scrolling and watching short videos are so tempting and it wastes us so much of our time. You keep scrolling maybe for 1 hour, 2 hours. These are all pratikulyasya varjanam. This won't help you. If it is a lecture short videos like bhakti related lecture videos, then fine. But sometimes you will end up watching other videos which is taking so much of your time. If you check in your YouTube watch time hours, you will be shocked and you will come to know how much time you spent in listening to bhakti related videos versus the other non-related topics apart from bhakti. So you need to be very careful when you are in social media how much time you are spending in bhakti related videos versus non-bhakti related videos. This is one example. Another example is your friend is calling for a party or he says let's go to pub and let's drink alcohol and spend the whole weekend. Especially there are night out culture. Okay, so in big metropolitan cities, so there is a concept of weekend culture, Friday night, whole night in the mood of alcohol. So these are all pratikulyasya varjanam. This takes your this blocks your memory. Alcohol corrupts your memory. So you should try to stay away from this type of friendship. Or you can say, I don't want to come, I just want to sleep peacefully and wake up on time even on weekends. These are all better for you. It's better to cut that friendship, or it's better to stay away from that environment. Okay, and one another example is midnight movie culture. So all whatever you are seeing in Kali Yuga, almost all are not favorable for your bhakti. Okay, let's go to next shloka. You will easily understand what is this pratikulyasya varjanam. So I don't need to explain further. Let's go to the third one. Rakshishyatiti Vishwaso. Vishwaso means faith. Rakshishya means protection. So you should have faith that Bhagavan will always protect you. The greatest example is Bhakta Prahlad. Prahlad was having unbreakable, unwavering faith in Bhagavan that Bhagavan will always protect him. So this unwavering faith in Bhagavan is called Rakshishyatiti Vishwa. So even you can even take an example of Draupadi. So Draupadi was also having that faith, but the problem was the faith came later for her at the end. That is why she was put into those insults in front of everyone in assembly, because she was initially having faith on her husbands, and they also failed her, and she was having faith on the elders sitting there like Bhishma, Drona. They also failed her. At the end she called Govinda. That is why since at the end only, after she came to know that these people are not going to help her, then she called Govinda at the end, then he came and helped her. So let's see the fourth one, Goptritve Varanam Tata. Here, Goptritve means appeal for guardianship. It means that you are not going to anyone else asking for help, but you are directly approaching Bhagavan for help, and whatever is your problem, you are telling him and asking for help. This is called Goptritve Varanam. One great example is gopis. Gopis always ask for Krishna's help. Apart from that, they always try to protect Krishna. Once Krishna got a very severe headache, and Krishna told, only the soil under the feet of my devotees only will cure my headache. Then Narada approached some devotees and told this information, but they were not ready to go to hell. They were so scared that uh, to Krishna Bhagavan, if we give the soil from under our feet, we will surely go to hell. So they said, no, we don't want to go to hell, so we don't want to do this sin. But when the same information was given to gopis, without any second thought, they immediately collected the soil and applied it on Krishna's forehead. Gopis did not care about going to hell or what will be the consequence if the soil is applied on Krishna's forehead. They just want Krishna's headache should go away. This is the symptom of a pure devotee. They are not behind the benefits or the results out of their devotion. They just simply love Bhagavan unconditionally. Why gopis are special? Why we are talking about them? Why people remember gopis even after 5000 years is because the love they had towards Krishna was very pure and unconditional. They didn't even care about what society will think about them. When they hear Krishna's flute, immediately they stop whatever they were doing. When If they are applying some kajal, they just immediately run. They don't even apply kajal in their other eye. And if somebody is serving food to their in-laws or to parents, they just stop it immediately and just run towards that sound coming from flute. And if uh, these are all there in our scriptures, and one gopi, she was cooking food and just and left it as it is. She did not even complete the cooking process and just ran towards Krishna. And they didn't care about what society will think about them if they run towards that little cute boy. So, what is the point I am trying to make here in Goptrutve Varanam is not only asking for help but ready to do anything for Bhagavan, like gopis, ready to do anything. Should not care about the consequences of it. You should you should simply surrender to Bhagavan. Even if you take an example of Draupadi, when her husbands failed to help her, when elders like Drona, Bhishma were silent and failed to help her, whom she approached? She approached Bhagavan. She approached Govinda. She raised both of her hands and she called him for help, and he immediately helped her and protected her dignity. But what mistake Draupadi did was she was trusting her husband and she was trusting the elders. So she appealed for help at the end after all these failures. So from this, what is a learning here is that you need to approach Bhagavan, ask for his help immediately before approaching others. That is the thing you need to learn from Draupadi's case. So let's go to fifth aspect. Fifth aspect, Atma Nikshepa, means full responsibility you are giving to Bhagavan. For this, we need to take an example of a mother cat who takes her baby cat, that is kitten, in her mouth. You must have seen it many times that mother cat will take this crying baby cat in her mouth. So the baby cat is crying for help and it is like helpless situation, and you are feeling helpless and giving the full responsibility to Bhagavan, and so all your burden is now on Bhagavan's shoulders. This is called Atmanikshepa. So this is called Marjara Kishora Nyaya. Marjara means cat, Kishora means young cat or kitten. So you need to behave like a kitten and cry for help, call out for help. Okay, like how the babies wait for their mother, like that you need to cry for help. So the more you cry, the more attention you get. Are you getting? It's a very simple example. If a mother is having, if a human mother, for an example, is having 4, 5 small young children, so to whom she will give more attention? She will give attention to the baby who is crying, who is demanding her attention more. So you demand Bhagavan's attention more, then immediately you will be taken care very well. Okay, so that's the easy example. The last one, Karpanye. It means humility. Another meaning is helplessness. A great example is Bharata, brother of Lord Rama. He such a humble person that he didn't want to take the kingdom. He didn't want to rule Ayodhya even though he was having all the opportunities to rule Ayodhya. He still rejected that position. He approached Lord Rama in forest and he requested Rama to come back, but Rama did not agree, and instead Bharata took the padukas, that is the divine footwear of Lord Rama. So he kept that footwear on the Simhasana or the throne of Ayodhya, and Lord Rama's Paduka only ruled Ayodhya for 14 years. Bharata did not rule. That is his humble nature. That shows his humility. And in helplessness, I said there is another meaning of humility, right? So that is called helplessness. Like in Draupadi's case, she called for help. So all these feelings, so this humility won't come suddenly. It's stage by stage. First stage, Anukulyasya Sankalpaha. However, shloka is starting. Favorable things for bhakti you need to do, and reject unfavorable things. Pratikulyasya Varjanam. And then third stage is Rakshishyatiti Vishwaso. Unwavering faith. Complete faith. And the fourth one, Goptritve Varnam Tata. Appealing for help. Approaching Bhagavan. Ready to do anything for Bhagavan without expecting any result or ready to face any consequences like gopis. And next is Atma Nikshepa, full surrender, like we saw an example of baby kitten and mother cat. How baby kitten was taken care by mother cat. Then you come to this stage called humility, Karpanye. Okay, so Karpani is the last stage where you feel so low, you feel so insignificant in front of this magnificent supreme personality of Godhead. You will feel so humble like Bharata, right? And so please be like a humble person always. So these are the Shadvida Sharanagatihi. Shad means six, Vida means types of or aspects, six aspects of Sharanagati. There is one thing called Markata Kishoranya. Markata means monkey, Kishora means young. So if you have observed how the baby monkey will cling towards mother monkey. You must have seen when mother monkey is climbing compound wall or some high buildings or trees, this baby monkey will be holding mother monkey very tight, and mother monkey jumps from one tree to another tree, from one building to another building, and baby monkey out of fear will be holding the mother monkey very tight as if it's going to fall down. It should not fall down somewhere. So in this mood, this baby monkey cling towards mother monkey. This is one type of in devotion. In Bhakti Margam, these two examples are always given that you should your devotion should be like a Marjara Kishoranyaya, that is kitten is just crying for help, and mother cat is taking care of kitten. But this is also one type of bhakti where you are clinging towards Bhagavan very tightly, like how the baby monkey cling towards mother monkey in the same way. But which is more easy you feel? The cat or the monkey? You need to put it in comment. We will end the video here. So when you have all these six aspects, then you can call yourself a devotee. Otherwise, no. Hare Krishna.